Can you see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. So yesterday we had discussed the meaning of group, as well as we had discussed the differentiation between formal groups and informal groups. That what are the differentiating factors of formal group and informal group, that we had discussed yesterday. Today we will be starting with forms of formal group, and we will also discuss about the forms of informal groups. So first we will start with formal groups. So before we start, just an important announcement, and that announcement is related to tomorrow's student meeting, which is scheduled at 2 p.m. in the college. So please note, it is not an online meeting, it is an offline meeting. So the students who want to attend this meeting, they have to come to the college by 2 p.m. So we are planning to start the meeting exactly at 2. So please, if you are planning to come to the college to attend that meeting, be in time. 5 minutes before 2, you should reach in the college. Then you will be able to attend that meeting. The agenda of the meeting is very simple. As a day before yesterday, Director Sir, in his address, he has clearly mentioned that the institute is planning to conduct certain events in the initial week of offline session. So for that what type of event should be conducted, we need inputs from your side also, and that is why we have scheduled the meeting tomorrow at 2 p.m. So those who are interested, those who want to be part of that meeting, students are most welcome in the college. You need to come to the college and be part of that meeting. Now second thing which everyone has to keep in mind is that, as per the government rules and regulations under this COVID situation, it is compulsory for the student that he should be in possession of vaccine certificate, that he has taken both the vaccine. That fully vaccinated certificate should be with you, and that too in printed form, because at the entrance of the college itself, the security person will check your vaccination certificate. If you have taken one vaccine, you will not be allowed entry inside the college. So only students who have taken both the doses of COVID-19 vaccine, they are allowed for the meeting. And for the offline sessions also, every day the security person will be checking your vaccination certificate. You have to carry that vaccination certificate in your bag always, because there can be a surprise check by the government authorities also. In that case, if you are found not in possession of your vaccination certificate, there will be problem for you also, there will be problem for the institute also. To avoid that, we suggest that each and every student who wants to attend tomorrow's meeting, as well as who wants to attend the offline sessions which we have planned from 2nd of March, should have that vaccination certificate. And vaccination certificate, please remember, please note that one dose certificate, the certificate of one dose, that you have taken only a single dose, your second dose is still pending, that is not going to be say accepted. So one dose not enough to attend the college, both the doses, and you should be in possession of that vaccination certificate. So please take note of it. Please post that. We have posted on the official WhatsApp group. Please post that message in the unofficial group also, so there should not be any inconvenience to the student. It should not happen that some students have come to the college and at the entry itself they are not allowed to come inside the college. Then there will be inconvenience to the student, there will be inconvenience to the college also, because in that case we will be helpless, we will not be able to help you. Why? Because the rules are very strict. So those who have not taken both the doses of vaccination shall first complete the vaccination process, and then they can come to the college for attending classes. And those who are fully vaccinated, who have taken both the vaccines and who are in possession of that vaccination certificate, they are most welcome in the college. So please take note of it. To avoid any inconvenience, if you are not fully vaccinated, please do not come to the college. Please give us a call and inform us. We will take note of it, right? So that was a very important notification which I thought that I should be sharing with you. Now we will start with the session. So formal groups. So formal groups are those groups which are created by the organization, whereas informal groups are those groups which are created by the people who are working in organization. So informal group is created by the group itself, whereas formal groups are always created by the organization. Now there are number of formal groups that we will be discussing now. First formal group type is called as command group. So as from the name itself, we can find out that command group means the group which is created by the organization and which implies the structure or hierarchy in the organization is called as command group, which shows that who is in the commanding position in an organization. So that group is called as command group. Next one is called as functional group. Under functional group, there are four different types of group. First group is called as team group, task group, technological group, and status group. So first, team group. Now team is different from group. Team, we can say that small number of people in a particular department, they can be clubbed together and they can be given a task to be completed, or small number of people from different departments, their team can be formed to complete a particular task, and that group is called as team group. Now suppose the company wants to identify new vendors for purchasing raw material or for purchasing some parts of the machinery. And for that purpose, the company has created a group of people from different departments. Now, for the machinery parts, a person, a manager, a engineer, who is well aware with the technical specification of those parts. 2, 3 members, such experts are included in the team. One person from purchase department has been included in this team. One person from finance department is included from this team. One person from quality control department is included in this team. So their task is that they have to shortlist or finalize a vendor who will be providing them with the specific parts which they need. So that type of group is called as team group. Now the next one is technological group. Technological group means the group which is constituted on the basis of particular technology. Group constituted of engineers, group constituted of, say, IT experts or IT people in an organization. So the group which is created on the basis of technology is called as technological group. Status group, again, the name itself can make it very clear. Status group, the people or the employees who are occupying the higher positions in an organization. Now, if a specific group is constituted of these higher authorities, that group will be called as status. That group is created on the basis of their higher positions in the organization. Next one, permanent and temporary formal groups. Permanent group, very simple again. Permanent group, a group which is constituted by the company for permanent purpose. That group is called as permanent. Temporary purpose, for a particular purpose which is temporary in nature. For that, if a group is constituted, then that group will be called as temporary formal group. So permanent group. Nowadays, as for the last more than 2 years, we all are facing this COVID-19 situation. Everything was work from home. Everything was, or most of the things were online or work from home. So communication mode has drastically changed in these more than 2 years. For example, earlier, the mode of communication was that the notice used to be signed physically by the manager, and that notice used to be circulated among the employees. But now what has happened, that everything is through mail, and in many organizations they have created WhatsApp group, and they are updating about the information, about the notices, about the circulars, about the meetings to all the employees of the organization on WhatsApp also. So because of that, we can say that as the things are changing, so for this particular situation, the company has changed the process of sharing the notices among the employees. For this temporary purpose of 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, till this situation exists, this could be one of the way of communicating with the employees, made or developed or created by the organization. Now this may end once everything is back to normal. Again, the company may switch to its earlier practice of sending the notices to all the departments physically and informing the persons physically. So that is temporary and permanent and temporary formal groups. And the last one is called as committee organizations. Now, committee organizations means there are number of committees which are created in the organizations. Now, for example, one committee can be corporate social responsibility committee. Now, as per the law, now it is mandatory for each and every organization, if their profit is more than a particular amount, that they have to concentrate on, or they have to allocate certain fund or certain amount which shall be used for corporate social responsibility or activities which will be conducted under the CSR activities. Now, to look after this particular corporate social responsibility activities, whether they are conducted properly as per the rules, as per the guidelines of the organization or not, a separate committee can be constituted by the organization, which can be called as corporate social responsibility committee. So that will be called as committee organization, and it will be a part of a formal committee which will be meeting in formal manners. They will be conducting their meetings as per the rules of the organization, and they will be updating the higher authorities about their findings, or whatever activity they are conducting. They will be updating that to the higher authorities also. Similarly, other committees can also be constituted under the by the organization. Now, all the committees which are constituted or created by the organization formally, those committees are called as committee organizations. That is one of the type of formal group. So formal groups, the simplest definition of formal group is a group which is created by the organization under its authority. That group is called as formal group. Informal group, the group which is created by the member under no pressure from the organization. That groups are called as informal groups. So formal group, these are some of the types of formal groups that we have discussed. So the simplest meaning of formal group, any group which is created by the organization itself under its authority. जब कोई भी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन एक ग्रुप क्रिएट करती है अपनी अथॉरिटी यूज करके, और उस ग्रुप के मेंबर्स, रूल्स, रोल्स, रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटीज, हर चीज वो अपनी अथॉरिटी के अनुसार फाइनलाइज करती है, दैट ग्रुप इज कॉल्ड एज फॉर्मल ग्रुप. Now we will talk about various types of informal group. So simplest meaning of informal group, yesterday also we have discussed, any group which is created by the members of the group. 10 लोग हैं, 10 लोग आपस में आए और उन्होंने एक ग्रुप क्रिएट किया. दैट ग्रुप जहां पर ऑर्गेनाइजेशन की कोई अथॉरिटी यूज नहीं हो रही है, ऑर्गेनाइजेशन ने नहीं कहा है कि आप 10 लोगों ने मिलकर ये ग्रुप बनाना चाहिए और उसका रोल, रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी ये रहेगा, उसका फंक्शनिंग ऐसा रहेगा, और उसने इस पोजीशन या इस अथॉरिटी को रिपोर्ट करना है. ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं बताया गया ऑर्गेनाइजेशन के. ये 10 लोग चाहते हैं कि हम आपस में मिलके एक नया ग्रुप क्रिएट करें. ये आपस में काफी टाइम स्पेंड करते हैं, लंच साथ में करते हैं, चाय साथ में पीते हैं. जब भी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में टाइम मिलता है, ये साथ में मिलते हैं, साथ में सुबह आते हैं या साथ में शाम को जाते हैं. So that group which they have created, group members have created. Now why they have created? Because they enjoy company of each other, or most of the members are having same taste or same likings, same interests. So that is why they have come together. Suppose these 10 members, they have liking, say they have liking towards political things, or political, they enjoy discussing political type of information, that politically what is happening in the state of Maharashtra, in the state of Delhi, in the state of Tamil Nadu, what is happening in different states, what is happening politically in the country, worldwide, what is happening politically. They like to discuss this information. As all are having similar taste, they come together whenever they are having time. Suppose lunch break is of half an hour or 45 minutes or 1 hour. So there they come together. They are from different departments. They come together. They eat their lunch together, and while having lunch or after lunch, before they start their respective work, they discuss their point of view related to the political situation prevailing in the state, in the country, or in the world. So because of that interest, they are together. No one has instructed them that you 10 people form a group. If someone, if the organization is giving them instruction that although you belong from different department, but you come together and you form a group, then it will be called as a formal group. But here organization is not playing any role in bringing them together. They are coming together because of a particular taste, because of a particular interest, and that is why they will be called as member of a informal group. Now first we will discuss about click. Anyone who would like to share the meaning of this word click? What is click? CLICK is different. CLIQUE is different. Click. So click is informal group when small number of people come together, and when they form a group, that group is called as click. So click is an informal group, and the definition of this click, the meaning of click is when small number of people come together, maybe 2, maybe 3, maybe 5, maybe 10. When small number of people come together and they form a group, that group is called as click. Now vertical click, horizontal click. If you know, now the meaning of vertical click rest is very simple. If you know the meaning of horizontal rest is very simple. So because you are now aware of the meaning of word click. So click means informal group where the membership is small. जब थोड़े से लोग एक साथ आते हैं किसी इंटरेस्ट की वजह से, that group is called as click. Click is an informal group. Now what do you mean by horizontal click, and what is the meaning of vertical click? Who is going to explain? It is very simple. You know the meaning of click. Just you have to explain the meaning of vertical and horizontal. Vertical, what is vertical and what is horizontal? If you know that meaning, rest everything is very simple. Yes. Okay, vertical means when the members of the group, when the people who are part of the group, they are from different hierarchy, from higher hierarchy. Executive is part of that informal group. Deputy manager is also part of the group. Assistant manager is also part of the group. And there are two managers who are also part of this group. So vertical group. Horizontal group means same position. Five executives have come together. Five managers have come together and they have formed a team. A group, because they enjoy discussing news related to films, related to sports, related to business activities, related to politics. So when people in the group are from same hierarchy, same status, same position, then we will call that group a horizontal group. And vertical group means when higher authorities, one person is from level say 4, another person is from level 3, another person is from level 2. So different level, different hierarchy people. Managers are also part of it, engineers are also part of it, supervisors are also part of it. So here the position is not deciding who will be the member of this group. Here the interest is deciding. So if different hierarchy people are coming together on the basis of their interest and they are forming an informal group, that will be called as vertical click. If same position people having the same interest, they come together and they form a group, that group will be called as horizontal click. Next one, random or mixed clicks. Now mixed click or random click means that sometimes for few days the members were from different hierarchy, but later on they left the group, and now the group is say of same people, or the people who are say from the lower group also. So
Hello,
that
sir.
will be called as.
Hello,
Yes.
sir. Sorry for interrupt you.
Yeah,
I
please go
got
ahead.
I got a mail of mock test.
Okay, when you have got?
Now,
Just now.
just now I got. Yashodan is here, so I thought ki I will forget, so I told you.
No, very good, very good. Can you take a screenshot and share it with me?
Yes, you're sure, sir.
Please. After the session, I'll go through it, and then we will be. Or can you read the instructions given?
I will share my mail, sir, to you.
Acha, please share. I'll go through it, and then we can. If any instructions are to be posted, we will share the instructions also.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Okay. So now everyone, I hope that if now Mali sir has got the mail, so very soon you will also be getting, or you might have got the mail. Please check the email related to your online examination. Now,
Yes,
this
sir.
online examination is mock.
Several people have
practice.
received the same email.
Hello. Yes.
Yes, sir. Several people have received that
Very
all
good.
the mock
Very
emails.
good. And when your mock is scheduled?
Actually, the date.
They might have given you the dates, na?
No, sir.
Today,
No, sir, dates are not mentioned over
sir,
here.
I will forward my mail. There are no dates.
Is it possible I can share my screen, sir?
Yes,
Just
yeah.
a moment. You share me your mail. Okay. You can share your screen. Then I'll stop my screen. You can. No, but you are not the co-host, na? What's your name?
Mahesh, sir. Mahesh Bhujbal.
Mahesh. Mohit sir, are you there?
Yes. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So for a time being, for 5 minutes, just make Mahesh co-host. I'll
Okay,
stop
sir.
my screen so that he can share his screen.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Okay, just share my screen.
Because the
Is it
problem
visible?
is we are not in the loop. So directly the university is forwarding you the mails. So we will come to know about this mock test only through you. Okay, dear candidate, I hope that my voice is audible to all.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. I'll just go through it and immediately we can discuss. Uh, just a moment. Dear candidate, please appear for the applicable test by going to the site details are mentioned and logging in using your login and password as follows. Please note that your login ID and password will remain same for the mock test and final examination. So it is very clear to you. Schedule of the mock test. Candidate can appear for mock only once. If student faces any technical issues during the examination and get auto logout or auto submit, then he or she can contact the chat support on the website and primary as primary action or call. They have mentioned the number also. Manual for internet based test. Okay, your username is your PRN and password is given. You can also view your username and password on student profile system. For post examination complaint and grievances, please visit. And to check you all test dates. Okay, so for uh, schedule of mock test, you need to click on the link. They have given the link. You need to click on the link. Okay, very good. So there you have to enter your details. Then I hope that you will be getting online examination. Timing is just wait. Timing is 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. And once you enter your details, you will come to know about the date and your timing also. Right. So okay. Okay, thank you. You can stop your screen, Mahesh. Okay. So I hope that everyone now is aware of, or everyone would have got the email. Read the instructions in the mail very carefully, understand the instruction, and act accordingly. Don't ignore those instruction. Don't be in a hurry to start with the examination. They have mentioned very clearly everything. So first thing they have mentioned is you need to click on the link. You have to enter your login and password, and then your entrance, mock entrance date, and every deed, all the details will appear on the screen. They have mentioned also that in case in case of any technical problem, they have shared the helpline number also, and they have shared the link also where you can the chat also related to your technical problem. Now, the last very important thing is, in case of any grievance, that is, in case of any complaint, they have shared the details also. So you just save all those numbers, all those, say, mail IDs. So save all these things, and you can share to your share in your informal groups. If we get any details from the university, we will be sharing those details on the official group. In the unofficial group, you can share the helpline number or the details of chat help desks and the grievance related numbers or grievance related mail ID. So please copy those important numbers, important mail IDs, which you will be requiring when you will be appearing for the mock examination. And you can share in your informal group. So those who are not attending the sessions regularly, they will also be benefited with that. So in this situation, please remember one thing: on the day of mock, in case if you are facing any problem, instead of calling the teachers, you have to directly call the helpline number which is given by the university. If if no one is responding on those numbers or on those chats, then you can call us, because university has not kept us in loop, so we will not be able to directly help you. Now, in case no one is responding on those helpline numbers, then definitely we can be in touch with the university, and indirectly we can be helpful to you. But directly, you and university, you are in contact. You will directly be getting mail from the university, and you have to act according to the instructions in the mail. So please read the instructions carefully and act accordingly. And if you are not understanding anything, if you have not understood anything in the mail, then definitely you can come to us, or you can contact us over phone also. So no issues in that. But you have to save all these numbers and be in touch with that. Very important instruction is, they have mentioned very clearly that mock exam you can attempt once only. So mock exam means practice exam. Say you may get 10 questions MCQ or 20 questions MCQ, which you have to solve. So read the instructions carefully, attempt the mock examination. And one more thing, which I would like to bring to your notice, they have mentioned very clearly that the same login and password will be there for the final examination also. That if you will be having, no dates are declared yet, but if suppose you will be having your examinations in the last week of March, or first week of April, or second week of April, or any time when you will be having your final examination, you have to use this username and this password only. So please write it down on your in your notebooks. Please share that in your informal group also, so that others can also be beneficial for that. Yes, anyone having any doubt, please go ahead, otherwise we will start with the session. Yes, किसी को कोई डाउट रहेगा तो प्लीज पूछ लीजिए, नहीं तो
Sir?
हम लोग हमारा. Yes,
Hello,
please
sir.
go ahead.
Sir, this is not related to any subject, na? This will be as a regular test, only for checking
Yeah,
the net connectivity and username password, only regarding that, na?
absolutely, it will not be related to your subjects. You may come across with some questions which you will find not at all related to any of the subjects. There can be questions on GK, there can be questions on English, there can be questions on politics, there can be questions on entertainment also. So this is just to make you aware of the pattern of how the pattern will be and how the process will be. So rules, regulation, pattern, process, just to update with you all about that. That is the only reason why they have conducted this particular test, mock test. Yes, anyone else?
Sir, the mock test dates are not mentioned over here. So when they will be conducted?
If suppose we receive the notification, then
Okay.
immediately we will let you know. If
Sure.
say maybe in the next mail you will be receiving that schedule. If you receive that schedule earlier, before we post on the WhatsApp group, please share that schedule with us. We will go through it, we will check, we will verify the authenticity of that notification, and once it is confirmed, then we will post it on the official WhatsApp group also. And if we receive by today or by tomorrow, immediately we will post it on the official WhatsApp group. So please check that, and we will share that schedule through email also. तो हम लोग दोनों चीजों में आपको शेयर करेंगे. आज अगर हमें मिल जाता है तो हम लोग इमीडिएटली आपको शेयर करेंगे कि कब से कब तक हो सकता है. शायद आपको 2 या 3 दिन दिए जाएंगे. जैसे कि सेकेंड ईयर स्टूडेंट्स का उन्होंने क्या किया है कि शेड्यूल कॉलेज को भेजा और बाकी डिटेल सब बच्चों को भेजे. शेड्यूल हमने ऑफिशियल व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप में और मेल से बच्चों को भेज दिया था. बाद में बच्चों को भी मेल आया शेड्यूल का यूनिवर्सिटी की तरफ से. तो 3 दिन में से कोई भी एक दिन वो अटेम्प्ट कर सकते थे, और सबने वो अटेम्प्ट कर लिया और सबका खत्म हो गया. तो सपोज अब 3 दिन, कल, परसों और नरसों, ऐसे 3 दिन भी हो सकते हैं, अलग अलग डेट्स भी हो सकती हैं. वो तीनों दिन में से या आपके लिए 4 दिन दिए जा सकते हैं या 2 दिन दिए जा सकते हैं. इट डिपेंड्स अपॉन द शेड्यूल विच विल वी रिसीव फ्रॉम द यूनिवर्सिटी. 3 दिन है तो हम लोग इमीडिएटली डेट्स आपको डाल देंगे. जो डेट है उन 3 डेट्स में से, उन 2 डेट्स में से, उन 4 डेट्स में से आपको कभी भी एक बार अपना यूजर नेम, पासवर्ड डाल के एंटर करना है. रूल्स रेगुलेशन अच्छे से पढ़ लीजिए. ऐसा ना हो कि मुझे सब आता है ऐसा लगता है और हम लोग वो आधे घंटे का मॉक टेस्ट है 5 मिनट में ही खत्म करके उसको सबमिट कर देते हैं. तो वहां पर हमें कितना आता है कितना नहीं आता है वो टेस्ट नहीं है. वो टेस्ट किसका है कि उसका पैटर्न कैसे होने वाला है. 4 ऑप्शंस रहेंगे, 5 ऑप्शंस रहेंगे, ऊपर इंस्ट्रक्शंस कैसे रहेंगे, ऑप्शंस कैसे रहेंगे, टाइम वहां पर मेंशन किया जाएगा क्या. ये सारी चीजें जो रूल्स रेगुलेशंस रहेंगे, एक क्वेश्चन को कितने मार्क्स रहेंगे, एक क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करने के लिए कितना टाइम दिया जाएगा, ऐसे सारे क्वेश्चंस, सारे इंस्ट्रक्शंस वहां पर रहने वाले. तो वो सारे इंस्ट्रक्शंस पढ़ना आपको जरूरी है. वो अच्छे से पढ़ लीजिए, वो अच्छे से समझ लीजिए, क्योंकि ये सब चीजें आपको फायदा होगा तब जब आप फाइनल एग्जाम देंगे. तो इंस्ट्रक्शंस पढ़ना बहुत 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 जरूरी है. एक कंसेप्ट है लॉ में, पता नहीं हम लोगों ने डिस्कस किया या नहीं. देयर इज अ सेइंग इन लॉ विच इज कॉल्ड एज ignorance is no excuse in law. Ignorance is no excuse in law. After the examination, if one of the student approaches the university and informs that I had not read that instruction, so I was not aware about that particular part, So that is not going to be accepted in any circumstances, because ignorance is no excuse. आपने इग्नोर किया तो आपको एक्सक्यूज नहीं दिया जाएगा. सारे रूल्स पढ़ने हैं. वन ऑफ द रूल कुड बी रिलेटेड टू the online examination will be conducted in a proctored mode. That means that it will be compulsory for the student to switch on the camera while appearing for the examination. So your camera will be controlled by the university. And please remember very important thing, that last year various students or many students, and the number is in hundreds and thousands, these students were caught by the university and they were declared failed by the university. University has revised or updated its online examination system. Earlier, the teachers were also updated by the university, and it was suggested that all the teachers shall give this information to the students also, that please remember that very strict and very advanced system has been implemented in the university. So by sitting in the university, they will be observing whether any malpractice is practiced by the student or not. All the malpractices, in the instruction itself, you will be finding that you are not supposed to move, say, your cursor from here and there. You cannot minimize the say one site and open the another site from Google. You cannot use Google search engine. So many such type of instructions will be there. And if you ignore these rules, instructions, and you do some malpractice which you are not aware of. मुझे नहीं पता है कि अगर मैं एग्जाम की स्क्रीन को मिनिमाइज करूंगा और गूगल की स्क्रीन को ओपन करूंगा तो इट विल बी रिगार्डेड एज माल प्रैक्टिस. ये अनफेयर प्रैक्टिस माना जाएगा यूनिवर्सिटी के द्वारा. मुझे नहीं पता है. एक वार्निंग मुझे मेरे स्क्रीन पे दिखाई देगी, 2 वार्निंग दिखाई देगी, तीसरा वार्निंग दिखाई देगा, तीसरी वार्निंग के बाद मेरा टेस्ट बंद हो जाएगा. वहां पर मैं ये नहीं बोल पाऊंगा कि टेक्निकल एरर था, और मैं अगर जो भी सपोर्ट डेस्क है, हेल्प डेस्क है या ग्रीवेंस डेस्क है, वहां पर मैं फोन करके अगर बताता हूं कि मेरा ऐसा ऐसा कंप्लेंट है, मेरे स्क्रीन पे 1-2 बार वार्निंग लिखकर आया और बाद में मेरा स्क्रीन बंद हो गया, तो वो आपको क्लियरली बता देंगे कि आपका स्क्रीन अपने आप बंद नहीं हुआ है, सिस्टम ने बंद किया है, यूनिवर्सिटी ने बंद किया है, और आप रेड हैंड कॉट हुए हैं. आप उस एग्जाम को वापस नहीं दे सकते, आप उस एग्जाम में फेल हो गए हैं. ऐसा बहुत बार हुआ है, पिछली बार हुआ है, इसीलिए हम लोग आपको बता रहे हैं. तो प्लीज रीड द इंस्ट्रक्शंस वेरी केयरफुली एंड एक्ट अकॉर्डिंगली. जो भी इंस्ट्रक्शन आएंगे, सपोज मॉक में अगर आपको ये सारे इंस्ट्रक्शन नहीं आते हैं और जब आप फाइनल के लिए अटेम्प्ट करते हैं तब अगर आपको ये सारे इंस्ट्रक्शंस दिए जा रहे हैं, तो अगेन एक्सक्यूज नहीं हो सकता कि वहां पर तो इंस्ट्रक्शन थे नहीं इसीलिए हमने पढ़ा नहीं, हमारे को लगा वैसा ही स्क्रीन यहाँ पर भी रहेगा इसीलिए हमने सॉल्व करना शुरू कर दिया, कोई इंस्ट्रक्शन ध्यान नहीं दिया. तो अगर नहीं था तो वहां पर पढ़िए. तो यहाँ पर भी इंस्ट्रक्शन सारे अच्छे से पढ़ने, और फाइनल एग्जाम में भी सारे इंस्ट्रक्शंस आपको अच्छे से पढ़ने हैं, समझने हैं, और फिर एग्जाम अटेम्प्ट करना है. एग्जाम अटेम्प्ट करने की जल्दबाजी मत कीजिए, क्योंकि जब आपका एग्जाम अटेम्प्ट टाइम शुरू होगा तो वहां पर स्क्रीन पे आपको दिखेगा कि आपका टाइम शुरू हो गया। तो इंस्ट्रक्शंस प्लीज अच्छे से पढ़ लीजिए। बाद में कॉलेज इज नॉट इन अ पोजीशन टू help you out in this matter. Please remember that. Anyone having any query?
हेलो सर।
Yes.
सर पिछले साल की जो एग्जाम हुई थी ऑनलाइन की, तो उधर में क्या आंसर की और क्वेश्चन मिल सकते हैं क्या नोट्स?
नहीं, नहीं मिल सकते वो, क्योंकि जैसे हम लोगों ने आपको बताया कि हमारे को लूप में ही नहीं रखती यूनिवर्सिटी, हमारे को पता ही नहीं चलता। और यूनिवर्सिटी का वो डेटा बैंक है जो we just cannot provide it to the students. That is a rule which we cannot violate. हाँ, हम लोग आपको क्या करेंगे कि हमने जो कलेक्ट किए हैं गूगल से या हम लोगों ने जो क्रिएट किए हैं अपने आप, वो सारे एमसीक्यूज हम लोग आपको शेयर करेंगे। आप जो भी हमारा नोट्स का पोर्टल है वो पोर्टल चेक करो, वहां पर एमसीक्यूज आपको मिलेंगे, बहुत सारे एमसीक्यूज डाउनलोड करो, प्रिपेयर करो और एग्जाम में अपीयर हो जाओ। पर यूनिवर्सिटी के एग्जाम में जो एक बार आ गया वो हम लोग, वो वैसे भी हमारे को शेयर नहीं किया जाता, अगर शेयर किया भी गया तो भी हम लोग आपके साथ शेयर नहीं कर सकते, बिकॉज it's a protocol which we have to follow. We cannot violate that rule. Yes, anything else? Okay, so we will not we will stop here because only 2 minutes are remaining, so it is not possible for us to continue again with the session. But yes, a very good topic we have discussed. As you will be appearing for the first time, your first semester is there, so please remember again, the system is foolproof now, the system is revised now, the system is updated now. It is not that we have given this online examination for last 2 years and the same situation will be there this time also. Every time the situation is changing, so please take serious note of it. Don't enter into any, say any such activity which will disqualify you from the examination. तो मॉक एग्जाम के मेल आपको आ गए हैं, अच्छे से मॉक एग्जाम दीजिए। कुछ समझ में नहीं आता है तो वी आर देयर टू हेल्प यू आउट. You can come to us in the college because we will be starting college from the 2nd, or if it is not possible for you to come to college, you can get in touch with us over phone also. Yes, I hope that everyone is clear with all the queries now. Still, if you having any query, you can give us a call, right? And for before concluding again, for those students who have joined the session late, that tomorrow we have planned a meeting, students meeting, for discussing the events which we will be conducting, the management games which we will be conducting in the coming week, which will start from 2nd of March. So after taking the inputs from students and inputs from the teachers, we jointly will decide upon that how many activities are to be conducted, how these activities can effectively be conducted, what will be the role of student in these activities. So all these points we can discuss in tomorrow's meeting. So please be there in tomorrow's meeting. But please remember again that if you are fully vaccinated and you are in possession of vaccination certificate, then only you are welcomed in the institute. Otherwise, we have to follow the rule, and we cannot allow a student who has taken single dose or who has not taken the vaccine, because it's a rule. We have to follow that. So thank you everyone for for being present in today's session. Tomorrow we will meet at college by